Hello guys and welcome back to Mass Effect. Last time we left off after just recovering from the Prothean beacon on Eden Prime, and we spoke to Captain Anderson, and basically we've been knocked out. We think we had a dream which might have been important, and we were going to the Citadel to talk to the Council about Saren's yeah, basically to expose Saren and hope they'll believe us, basically. So we're just in the sick bay and I see crew members, so
you're okay, Commander.
Let's go talk to them.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
One other reason I basically want to really talk to my characters when I get the chance is because apparently that's really important for Mass Effect 2. That's the entire reason I'm basically playing Mass Effect again, is for Mass Effect 2. And since it's just a good game, but apparently the bonds you create with all the characters that you could possibly take with you on your crew of 3 are very important for Mass Effect 2 and possibly 3. So yeah, I basically want to really do that. So if you don't like it, just skip through it or something. I don't know. Then again, you probably should be watching this, so... yeah, Jenkins will be missed. I mean, we never really got to know him, but it seems like he's been around for quite a while.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
He seems to know stuff, but don't worry about it. It'll work out.
Whatever's going on, the captain can handle it.
Absolutely, Commander. Anything else before we head ashore?
Know any protocol? What? Well, just zip it. Well, that's probably a good idea.
Keep your concerns in check. You don't want to get a rep for questioning orders.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
That's not really the way I read that option. I kind of read it as, don't go spouting one Spectre betraying another Spectre around here. But, oh well, I guess that worked. Yeah, that's one of the downsides with any kind of tree dialogue like that. Like, if it doesn't straight up say exactly what your character's going to say, you can misinterpret it. And that can end up badly, so... Let's go talk to the doctor. Maybe she has additional information on us.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Well, investigate. What about Captain? He seemed to really be in, have it in for Saren, so maybe she knows something.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Nothing but praise. What about Caden?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not
Headaches?
easy being an L2.
Now what's an L2? I never knew this stuff at all. I never really bothered to talk to my crew members before, so...
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Like what?
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
That sounds like he's lucky indeed. Personal.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Well, any regrets? Lack of romance, perhaps?
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
Well, that's all we can get out of her for now, so...
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Shepard's locker? What? Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know we had a locker. A new assault rifle. Shame I don't really use it, but... Can we... No, we can't select anyone else. Bummer, really. I guess I'll give that rifle to Ashley on the next mission. Let's talk to her. Wow, she looks different without the white and red armor. Also, one thing you may have noticed, let me just run over to this door. Was it always so quiet, or it's just nigh on silent now, but you can just barely hear it. Basically, one thing I noticed on the last set was that when I was actually in combat, well, basically the pistol was incredibly loud, and I really couldn't make it. I could not find a balance to basically hear myself and still hear the game properly. Just because of that fucking weapon. Seriously, it's been a major pain in the ass. Basically, I've had to lower my... hell, I'll just show you quickly. Basically, the sound effects, which is basically the weapon, I've had to lower it to 10%. That is not good. That's not good at all. And basically, when I have that, then when I finally edit the set and my recording together, I also have to lower the in-game sound, and then I'm able to hear myself over the sound of the gun, basically, which is completely ridiculous. Because, yeah, a lot of the other effects, like all the menus and doors and stuff like that, aren't really that noticeable anymore. Luckily, I don't think they were that important. So, then again, if I do find some place where they are, I'll mess with it again. I'll find a way. But this is for now. This seems to work. So. Yeah, if you're not really missing too much on the doors and stuff, are you?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, he'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You earned it. You did a very good job.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
How are you holding up then? After losing your entire squad.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
You helped. The mission failed. You just don't say that. That's just being an absolute bitch, isn't it? You helped.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Don't disappoint me. Yeah, glad to have you.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Paragon +2. Yeah, I guess it all helps. I really like Ashley. She's just pleasant. And she always wants to do her job, and yeah, I like her. Now we were supposed to report to Joker to land on the Citadel. I'm guessing it's up here. I don't really know. It's going down. That's probably not good. Then again, something is showing on my minimap, so might be good after all. There we go. Who are you? Requisition officer. Okay.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Yeah, of course he wants payment.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Investigate. What kind of licenses?
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
This is, again, stuff I never bothered with. That's pretty cool if you can actually find some rare weapons and armors and stuff later.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
That's not really what I wanted, but fine. Cost 25,000. I think I'm slightly short, just slightly. This stuff is all way too much for me. Unique item. Grenade upgrade. Oh, that's pretty cool.